it's Saturday and I am going to do a get ready with you look with focus on my eyes today with the brand new Tati Beauty palette. I do have the sleeve on it. I have a lot of thoughts about this palette that I will share at the end of my looks, but I want to kind of get through, and I'm about to show you a look that I have not tried before. I haven't tried it like off camera, on camera. I'm very actually nervous about doing it because I'm going to touch into the black and grays today and kind of make like a glam look, and I never use black on my eyes, so I'm really nervous about it. But let me just tell you a little bit about the palette and then we'll get started. So it says Tati Beauty. This is the outer cover, and then you open it up, and mine's very loved. I've used it a lot, a real lot. And then so on the inside, you see I got fingerprints on it. It says Tati Beauty in rose gold, and it says volume 1, and then here same thing, it says Tati Beauty volume 1. Now I've already tried to do this video twice and it messed up, so I'm hoping this is going to go through okay. I really love this palette. Now the only thing I wish on here, and I don't know if it was just an oversight, it doesn't say textured neutrals anywhere on here. I did say, and I'll put see on her Instagram, on Tati Beauty's Instagram, she put a photo up, and I'll put it here, where it says textured neutrals, and it looks like a book cover. So it says it's part of the PR kit, but that's kind of stinky. I think she did that. That came out later, so I know she's probably seen the reviews and realized, oh shoot, we don't have textured neutrals on here anywhere, so I'll add this book cover into the PR kit. Well, I, as a paying customer and not getting PR, would have loved this to say textured neutrals on it, because the way that she had it, you can have them stacked up. I got it upside down. You can have them stacked up like this on a shelf, or let's say you stack them like little books on a shelf and you want to grab the one that you knew was the neutrals, it would say textured neutrals here. And so I have a feeling that the future volumes will have the name on it, or at the very least you'll have the opportunity to buy the cover. But I hope it does start to come with the cover. So that is the only little critique I have. But when you open it up, my mirror's a little bit messy, but I do have, there we are. I do have it has a big mirror. The mirror does go all the way back on here. And then it does have all of the different shades and colors. So you have the glitter row, the metallic row, the sequin row, and the matte row. And then the colors here are Memory is the black row, Ritual is the dark chocolate brown, the orange is Story, this is Soothe, this light kind of beigey color, this pretty cream is Aura, and this purpley pink is called Poet. Now I've used all of the colors except I have not used this row that I'm using today, so I'm really nervous about that. Because it's dark, I'm going to do my foundation, everything off camera afterwards. I will probably start with this as a base. So we're gonna get playing with this, and we're gonna see what happens. So hold on one second, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm just using this Anastasia eye primer, and I do put it under here and here. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. I found with using these shadows that if I put the primer down and then I set the eye with some either some setting powder, or just the Aura shade in there of the matte, it works the best for me in blending. Now, I personally have not experienced blending problems, and I've seen people that are like complaining. And what I think is funny about this is my opinion, so take it or leave it for what you guys, whatever you think. But what I think is funny is that somehow we're only being truthful in our review if we're giving a negative review. Now, I will give a negative review if I do not like a product, but I'm telling you, I truly love this product. I am not experiencing, I was actually nervous about doing this review because I've watched reviews and I'm like, oh, it's like, some people love it. It's like, and they're thinking you just love Tati, and so because you love Tati, you're giving a amazing review. And other people are saying they're having some blending issues. And so I hadn't got my palette yet. It took me 15 days to get my palette, so shipping was a bit long. And I ordered within the very first minute. I was sitting there waiting, and as soon as it went live, I was ordered. So I'm gonna go in with Aura all over, and I'm just gonna talk to you as I'm doing this. So this is what I'm just used to set it, is just this Aura shade in matte, which is the creamy shade. So I had seen, at this point, I had seen several reviews, and I was concerned because I'm like, oh crap, if they're patchy, I just don't want, Tati lovers or haters to come for me. I like Tati. I'm excited for her. I am proud of her. I'm happy that she came out with a palette. I think she has high standards. I think she's tough when she reviews other brands. So I knew that I wanted to be truthful in my review, and I see all these people who gave negative reviews saying, "Ooh, I trust you because you told the truth. Somebody finally told the truth." And I'm telling you that, like, it's a ridiculous atmosphere. It's a ridiculous thing that we have in this world today, where we're like, "Oh, if she's being negative, she's being truthful." What about the people really truly being positive that are being truthful, which is me, because I tried this out nervous. I actually tried the palette out, not on camera. I'm going into the matte Soothe shade right here, not on camera, because I wanted to try it on my own and see and formulate my own opinion, and really think about whether or not I was going to do the review. Now, I saw one lady do a review, and she was using this tiny little brush, not a fluffy brush. Now, I just did that in 2 seconds. There's no skipping, no patchiness, no nothing. Everybody applies shadows differently, so it is going to be something that is they'll work good for you depending on your application and the tools that you use. So I just put that on in 2 seconds. There's no skipping. Now, I did see the reviews and see the skipping, but I also saw that they were using a tiny little brush. These are extremely pigmented shadows. They are soft because they have coconut oil derivatives in them. You do not need a lot, and even if it skips in the beginning, if you're using a fluffy brush, like sometimes I did have that a little bit with, I think, the pink shade, it blended right out really, really nicely. But if you go in with a tiny, densely packed brush, and you lay down that dark brown, or you lay down, it's not moving. It's going to stay there. So you do have to be careful and understand the application of these. I've also seen people complain about the sequin shade. I'm going to put a little video up of me using the Poet, which is the pink sequin shade up here, and you're going to see how beautiful it is applying it with your finger. That's my suggestion. You do what you want, but I used my finger, and I thought it was an absolutely beautiful, beautiful application. So when I go in lightly with this I'm still using the same shade, and you can see I'm really able to sort of build this shade up to the intensity that I want. And since I do want a little bit of a light, soft brown edge, since I'm going in with such harsh black colors. I'm gonna try the glitter in the dark shade formula today too, the black glitter. So we're gonna go with kind of this, maybe this can be considered like a holiday look. Depends how it turns out. If it turns out horrible, guys, it's just makeup and it's completely okay. It's okay. So hold on, my kids are coming down. All right, so I do think that this look I'm going to do would be better with false eyelashes too, which I have false eyelashes, but I don't have any glitter glue or eyelash glue, so I'm not going to be able to do that today. But all right, so I am going to very carefully go into the memory shade. I'm so scared. Oh my God, I'm going to darken up the edge, and you're going to want to shake it off, blow it off, whatever, because this is a pigmented shade. It really, really is. We're going to try to create a bit of a smoky look, and I'm going to go up in the thing here. All right, see, now that, I don't like how that's looking, but let me go in with a fluffier shade, fluffier brush, and see if we get a little bit of, hopefully I can do this okay. Because this black shade's so pigmented, when you put it down, it's gonna stick, wherever you put it, it's gonna stay. What I do like using this black shade for is lining the top lid. Oh, it's so much better than using it, and it's a softer kind of smudged out look versus doing like a liner. I really, really like it. So, but we're not going to do that today because we're not going to need a liner today. I think I'm just using a Kenzie brush for this. Nope, this is a Luxie 250 large eye blending brush. So I don't know if I want to just go deep over this eye look with the black all over the lid and then put the metallic on it and the glitter. And I got something in my eye already. Oh, a hair. Oh my goodness, a big hair. All right, please hold. Okay, that Luxie brush lost a hair, and that hair went right in my eyeball. All right, I am just gonna go in with the matte and kind of cover up the entire lid. I'm just gonna do it. I'm nervous about it. We're just gonna go in and we're gonna see what happens. And we'll create what we create and hope it looks good. and then I'll blend it out. I don't normally ever wear black on my eyes, so I'm just gonna blend in here in the crease and try to get a little bit of a gradient of that black going up. It makes me so nervous to do blacks. And it's hard, black is a harsh look, but I think, so it's not necessarily a good look for aging skin. However, if it's great as an accent, but if you're going to do it and you put the glitter on it, it kind of softens the look up a little bit, which is what we're going to do. So hopefully this comes together at the end. We're going to see. All right, it's blending nice. It got right up, you know, right up in there like I wanted it to. Looks like I have a black eye, friends. But we're going to do the same thing. We're going to blacken this one too. Well, if you're gonna do it, just do it, right? Right? Let's not mess around. It's a great black shadow. All right, now we're gonna blend that one up just like we did this one. Kind of get it up in that little spot right there. Oh, am I blocking you guys? Probably. I will say it is hard to hold this palette if you're gonna use the mirror on it. Doing the video, my hand is already getting a little bit numb. All right, so now I'm gonna clean my brush off with the flat brush. I am gonna put metallic over in the corner and on the lid, give it a little bit of a sheen, and I'm gonna use the black metallic right here. I'm gonna try it dry, and if I need to wet it, then I'm gonna wet it. So I'm gonna try it dry first and just see what we get. There is fallout all down here. All right, let's see, that's what it is. If I just use it dry, it's got like silver glitter. It's pretty. All right, I'm gonna wet it though and see if it oomps it up a little bit. I think it's going to actually. I'm hoping it gives it more of a metallic look. Yeah. It'll also prevent the fallout if you wet it too.
How's it? You need to start turning the fan on when you shower. You need to turn the fan on when you shower. Your cat.
Okay guys, that looks a lot better. Let's do that with the other eye. Spray this. And I'm just using Milani Make It Last spray. And go over with that metallic shade all over the lid again. I might take that purple shade on the bottom of my lid after I do the rest of my makeup. Okay, I think that looks decent. I'm gonna go back in and just buff this out a little bit and probably add just a little bit of the dark ritual shade, the dark chocolate in the corner here, and just kind of bring it up just a little. Just a little bit of chocolate right there. All right, so now I'm gonna go in loose with the glitter formula, and I'm gonna put that in the center and off to the corner here. So pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. You don't need a lot of this glitter. You could use a lot. It's easy to, like, I already used too much on this side. You don't really need to. You can just don't even need to press into the pan, really. And the glitter transfers to your eye. Now, I have played with the glitters enough now to know that the glitter does stay, and it stays all day. So if you do enjoy the glitter, it's a good glitter formula. So there it is. Very pretty. Now I'm going to take the lighter shade with my pinky. This is the Aura shade, the really, really, really light shade, and put that on the inner corner. And blend it in, and blend it into the middle. And that gave it quite a brighter look. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and I'm going to do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be right back. We're gonna put some highlight, we're gonna do under eye, lashes, and sort of see what this looks like all finished. We'll see, hold on. Okay guys, so it's looking better already just having all the rest of the makeup, but I am gonna go ahead and highlight my inner corner with the metallic Aura shade here. And just put a little bit of that up here. And this will also sort of soften the edges. You can use this all the way around your entire look, like come down here. And it'll just sort of soften and blend the edges. You may want to maybe not do it all in the metallic shade. I probably should have done it in the matte shade around the whole thing. But it's okay. There, that looks good. And then I'm going to take the matte shade and go like around here with the matte shade. And just under that. Same thing right here. Just give it a little bit of a softer blend. All right, so under the eye, I'm taking the matte Soothe and running that under the bottom edge of here. And if you're my skin tone, I need to build this color up. This is the lightest shade in here. I think I have more of like a medium skin tone to get it kind of to show a little bit better. All right. I'm going to show you guys a look that I did too, just a snippet of a look I did, and some other pictures of eye looks I did with this palette too. I am going to go in now with the, let's do the Sweet Sequin Row of this shade here. Now I'm not expecting the glitter to stay on because I'm not putting it wet on, but if you want it to stay on, use it wet, or use it wet, or use it with your finger. It's a pretty shade. I'm gonna fluff that out a little bit, and then I'm gonna take the black under here too. All right. So for the black, I am gonna go in with a flat brush, and I'm gonna go just in the matte black and push this right up on my waterline. And I just got a fuzz in my eye. Can you see that? I'm having problems today. Just like that. I'm gonna blend that too, but just to get it on there. And this is obviously like a dramatic eye look. This might be like a little black dress approved eye look. Okay, now I am going to take the inner corner highlight with the metallic aura shade just to brighten us up a little bit, and I'm going to pull that down on the bottom lid. Just like that. I do like how that's looking. I don't know how often I would actually wear this look, but I did want to go outside of my comfort zone a little bit with you guys. And I'm going to take the same aura shade and just sort of run it under the bottom, again, because I just feel like it's a little harsh and I want to just soften it up a little bit. And I do think that did it. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to put a little bit of liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, there is the finished eye look using the dark shade. And I like how it came out, considering I don't wear dark on my eyes like this. I am just going to finish out my highlight in my lips. I'm taking, this is a beautiful blinding highlight that I got from Wet n Wild, and I love it so much. I don't know if it's still available because it came, it's one of the only things I loved, but it came in a kit that they had that was all done like crystals, and oh, look at that. It's so stunning. If you just, even if you just want to use regular highlight and use this like as an accent highlighter, it's just gorgeous. So we're going to give ourselves, this is also a great one to use if you want to put it up here on your eye. Sometimes I'll do that, but I think we're just going to use it here for now. Also, did you guys see that Jaclyn Hill's coming out with her highlight? Curious if anybody's getting that. I'm going to just use the NYX, oh maybe not, unless I have my sharpener nearby, because this needs to be sharpened. So let me find, oh, here's my sharpener. All right, and these are just like little elf sharpeners. That's where I get all of my little sharpeners in case you guys are looking for one. So now we're gonna just use the NYX Professional. This is in the color Alluring, and I'm going to just line my lips. And I have to be careful because I don't have a straight line down here because I messed my lips up when I was a kid. I had my tooth come through it. Okay, there we go. And I have a nude color from Smashbox called Work It that I'm going to use over that. There's something on my lip. I think that looks good. I'm gonna put a little bit of Jeffree Star in the middle, just a tad, just a little bit of shimmer. And this is one of his glosses in the color Crystal. I can't read it. Crystal Climax is this color. All right, now I'm just gonna spray my entire face. This will help set your glitter too, from your glitter from coming off. So beautiful. We'll let that dry. Maybe go in with a little more blush. The blush I used was from the Cover FX. This is so messy. It just says blush. So I'm just gonna give us another little bit more of a pinky glow up in here. Kind of have like a pink and gray smoked out look. I've been using something for about a week on my eyelashes, and today when I put my mascara on, you can see how long my natural lashes are. I don't know if you can see from the side. They're getting really long, so this thing I'm using is working. So I'll share in an upcoming video what I've been doing. I kind of wish I had taken like a before and after pic to show you, but I didn't. So anyway, guys, here is the finished look with the Tati Beauty. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna put some other looks coming in. I did a pink look, and I've done like more of a neutral look with a bronzy look. So I'll put some photos in for you, and as well as I'm not a beautiful, you know, makeup artist like some of the other people you see out on YouTube, and I have old, aging, mature eyes, but I am going to show you some beautiful looks other people created. These can also be found on Tati Beauty's website, I mean on her Instagram page, which is where I found them. So just to give you a little bit more of an idea, if you're really creative, what you can do with this palette. Now, I don't wear glitter every day, but I have been wearing this palette almost every day, but mostly gravitating sort of towards the brown, the dark chocolate brown, and then like the lighter aura shade, and that's been sort of my everyday look, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. It just looks really pretty with blue eyes. Browns always do. So I'm going to put that in there. So my final thoughts on this palette, you guys, I really love it. The formulation of the product is amazing. The lasting power of this palette stays all day. Like when I go to bed at night, it's going to look as good at night in 10 hours as it looks today. And I know when I wear this, it's going to last. Like this is, if you're going out to a party, you need your stuff to last. The glitter formula, it's one of the best glitter formulas that I've seen. As you see, I did not put any glitter glue down. I don't think I have any fallout. Maybe like a couple pieces right there. That's it. There may be more fallout by the end of the day. We'll see. But I mean, honestly, I've worn the glitters before, and I haven't worn this one before, but I really haven't had much of a problem. The glitter shade that falls out the most in here is the Aura shade. And it's a little chunkier, and it's got a lot more colors in it. So that one here, it's my favorite glitter, but it is one that is a little bit more thicker, and it does have more fallout than the other shades. So, so that is, you know, overall, I mean, honestly, guys, I couldn't find too much to be unhappy about, except I really wish that the palette did have the textured neutrals on the side of it, especially if you're going to be a collector. I'm excited to get her other palettes, and I would love to have them stacked in my beauty room all side by side. I need to have the names on them so I know which one to grab for when I want to. So if there's an opportunity for me to buy the case that goes over that, I probably will, but I'm hoping that her future palettes do have the name of the palette on the side of it. So I'm getting ready to run and do some errands today. I have just casual today, even though I have such a glitzy, glammy look today. I am wearing my shirt from Stitch Fix and this little sweater. This is and then I just have a pair of jeans, and I have little gray booties that I'm wearing today. So that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm happy to do more looks if you want to see more looks with this palette. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. My next one is probably going to be my Boxycharm, because that's sitting here, so maybe I'll do that in the morning tomorrow. But let me know if you want to see more looks with this. Until then, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to answer any questions down below, and I'm curious if you got this palette and what your thoughts are, your personal thoughts are about this palette. I personally am not having any blending issues, but I may go in with a fluffy brush and a lighter hand than some people. So let me know if you've had any trouble, but I really didn't. If I did, I would have showed you. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.